everybody, I'm JJ. You're watching Reality Survival. And so today what I want to talk about is making your own homemade MREs. I think I first saw this several years ago on Iridium 242's channel, and I think he's made several updated videos on this, so you guys should check out his videos as well. This is going to be some of the same things that he was using, some other new stuff that's come out. The idea behind making your own MREs really stems from the fact that actual MREs that are new with that have been just recently produced are, geez, in some places you see them up to $200 a case. And it varies from there. I've seen them as low as like 150 and then up over almost 300 on some of them, depending on who the retailers are. And so that's absurd. Those prices are ridiculous. I mean, I think they're probably worth maybe $60 a case, about $5 an MRE or something like that, but I wouldn't pay much more than that for MREs personally. And if I do buy them, I buy them whenever they get down to that, to that price. But that's not very often, doesn't happen very often. So why would you want to make your own MREs? Well, it's cheaper depending on what you put in it and stuff, obviously. And then the other thing is you can pack the food that you like to eat and that you prefer. What I tried to do is I tried to find stuff that could be eaten raw and where you could just eat on the go. So these might be kind of like a good thing to put in like either bug out bags or a get home bag or something along those lines. You'd need to think about how hot it gets in your car and all that kind of stuff, and if the foods can be stored in that temperature and everything. But in a bug out bag it would be good. Or you could also just use these things for, like, if you're going to go have a long range day and you want to be able to just grab a bag and throw it in your range bag and have some food that you can eat while you're out there and stuff. That way you don't have to stop and go into a town and eat fast food or whatever. Then you could do something like this too. So, it's kind of a cool idea, just to put together and see what you can come up with, and if you guys have got good suggestions for what you can include in these homemade MREs, stick those in the comments below. That way everybody else could learn from it. So with that, I'm just going to see if I can put together a few. I've got some, I don't even know how many I'll get because I just grabbed some stuff at the store. I spent about $74 on this stuff. So, right about probably what a case, or half a case really would cost. Like I said, I think right now they're about 150. So we'll just see what I can put together and see if I can come up with something that would be close to 1,000 calories or a day's worth of food or whatever, something along those lines. So let's see, the first one here, I thought these were pretty cool. These are made by Hormel and they're called Completes, and they don't have a whole ton of calories. This one is beefy mac, and the other one I got was spaghetti with meat sauce. And so these are pre-cooked, they're ready to go. They're made to warm up in the microwave, right? So it doesn't need to be cooked any further. It's just you're warming it up for flavor and taste and all that kind of stuff. So you could take this and you could set it out in the sun. You could let it warm up that way, or if you have a little cook kit, you could warm these up on a cook kit or on a canteen cup. You could scoop the stuff out, put it in a canteen cup and warm it up. Lots of different things you could do like that. But overall, I think they're just kind of a cool little package. It's all sealed up, and I think that the Best Buy date on this, let's see here. I thought I read it earlier. Best Buy, March of 23. So they're saying that it's a 2-year, that it's good for 2 years. But as you can see, this, I don't know if you can tell it, it's kind of sucked in there. It's got a vacuum seal to it. So it's sealed up really nicely. So as long as these edges don't get pulled and it doesn't break the seal, it's probably going to be good for even longer than 2 years, So that's kind of a cool thing. We'll throw that one in here for the first one. That was some spaghetti. Then let's just go ahead and try to complete this one here. So I like to have a lot of crunchy stuff. I don't like too much mushy stuff. So these are just some packets of Cheez-Its. Not sure what the best by date on these is, but you know, even Cheez-Its even taste okay stale most of the time. So anyway, how many calories we got in this one? Oh, and this one had 220 calories in that. This one's got 140 calories. So we'll throw that down in there too. Let's see. Next thing is, this was just some great value trail mix. Comes in, it had like 8 pouches in the thing. It just comes in a little bag. And this has got about 240 calories in it. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. Walnuts, dried cranberries, peptias, I don't know what that is, almonds, and pecans. Oh, it looks like pumpkin seeds or something. So anyway, yeah, that's 240 calories. Good little, you know, trail mix kind of snack. And again, you know, like in a bug out bag or whatever, you could just grab one of these things and be eating it as you're rolling down the road. Here's another little thing of teriyaki beef jerky. This has 70 calories per package. Just some good protein, you know, to get in there and mix in with some of these other carbs. And we've got a mix of carbs and good fats and some proteins there. If you are a child of the 80s, the Pop-Tart is probably something that's near and dear to your heart. That's a good breakfast food, you know, get you going in the morning or whatever. I grew up with these things, and so I still end up eating them sometimes. And my wife, it drives her crazy that I do. Anyway, throw those in there. That's it. How many calories are those? 370 calories there. So then I just got some salted peanuts, and they are 170 calories. So I think we're probably, I'm not sure, I'll have to add it up here on the side as we go. We're probably getting close to being over 1,000 calories there. Then we got some Nature Valley, just granola bars. Again, easy, throw it in there, and it's gonna last quite a while. These are something that's kind of new. These are a superfood snack, and it's essentially just little pouches of like fruit, and you can just squeeze it in your mouth and eat it. So you probably get some good energy out of that. It's got good protein. Let's see, it's got 90 calories, 15 grams of carbohydrate, 7 grams of protein, and a ½ gram of fat. So that's kind of cool. And I figured that would fit pretty nicely in one of these types of, you know, little packages. Then this is probably the most important part of this video, so pay attention. And I need to know the answer down in the comments below. Which is better, the Ritz peanut butter and crackers or the Ritz cheese and crackers? There is only one correct answer in this. We'll see if you guys can get it. So we could throw those in there. How many calories are these? These are 200 calories each, so there's a lot of calories in those. Okay. So I think that's all that I need to put in that one. I'm probably well over 1,000 calories there. And you could vacuum seal this. I'm not doing that right now, but you could definitely do that. Let's see if I can. Manual vacuum seal. So, you know, there you go. There's one homemade MRE. You could throw that into a bug out bag. It's very small. It's going to have, you know, quite a bit of calories and stuff. And again, you could pack it fuller if you wanted to. I'm just trying to kind of approximate something that would be, you know, somewhat similar to the caloric content of a regular MRE. So let's make a different one here. I've got some other ingredients we'll go through. So these are pretty cool. These are I got 4 different flavors here of Ben's Original Ready Rice. And when they say ready, it's already cooked and it's already seasoned. All you got to do is throw it in a microwave to warm it up. So I would imagine that you could also just take this stuff out, put it into a little cook kit and warm it up. Or if you had to, you could eat it cold. So it's ready to go. There are 360 calories in this, and they've got 4 flavors here. They've got Spanish style, and they've got creamy 4 cheese, and that feels nice and creamy. There's lots of juice in there. Then you've got a cheddar and broccoli there, and then you've got a fried rice with peas and carrots. So sort of an Asian flair to it. So let's see. Now I was thinking about combining these with some of these other packets that I got here. These are Star-Kissed, and they are like 90 calories, 80 to 90 calories, something like that, 70, 80, 90. It's only about 2.5 ounces worth of tuna, but they've got lots of different flavors. So you've got like a lemon pepper, and then they've got a spicy, and this is tuna. So, and then they got a sweet and spicy. So that might go good with the fried rice. The lemon pepper, what would that go good with? Maybe the cream, maybe the cheddar and broccoli, I don't know. And then you've got a jalapeno tuna, which we'll put that with the Spanish style. And then we've got, oh yeah, this makes sense. And then, I didn't even plan this. And then this last one is hot buffalo style. And so we'll throw that in with the creamy cheese. That way it'll counteract some of the spice there. And then the last one that I got is a honey barbecue. And throw that with that. And then I also grabbed some Spam Single Classic, or a Spam Single Classic. And then there was a Walmart version of some premium chicken salad. So these are kind of cool little options here to throw in. Oh, I forgot. On the last one, I wanted to add, I've got some Crystal Light, these little packages just for a bottle of water. And then I did another one that was cherry limeade. So I'm going to throw one of each of those in this other MRE here. So, and you know, you combine that with a couple of bottles of water and you're probably going to be good to go. So, alright, so let's pack this up real quick. I'm going to throw in on this one, let's see. Okay, so 340 and 70. So we'll throw in the hot buffalo style and the creamy cheese and rice. Then we'll grab one of each of these other little snacks. Some more beef jerky. Pop-Tart. So as you can see, if you kind of set this up in an assembly line kind of thing, you could do it pretty quick and it wouldn't be that hard. And I think you're probably saving some money as well. Get the drink mix. You could also go ahead and throw in, I didn't think to do this, but you could also go ahead and throw in some wet naps, some chewing gum, you know, a candy bar or something like that. I mean, whatever you wanted to do to make cleanup a little bit easier as you go. So there's another one. It's going to be pretty close. So anyway, I think you guys get the drift. I'll show you this one last one here. We'll do one last one. This is some Velveeta cheesy bowls. So it's just like mac and cheese and bacon. And that's got 340 calories. And then this one is lasagna with meat sauce. So these are going to be pretty similar to the Hormel Completes. It looks like, oh, it's interesting. See, I've never had these before, so I pulled this out. Looks like you're supposed to heat up the contents of this and then stir in the package. So you heat up the main contents and then you stir in the flavor. And so you could do that in a camp pot too, you know what I mean? Wouldn't be that difficult to do. Again, the main thing you're gonna have to watch for is just make sure that seal is good. And I think these were good for, did it say a Best Buy date on it? I thought it. So this one says June of 2022. So that means it's only about a year. So you want to eat these within about a year. So we could go ahead and throw that in one. And if you wanted to make something bigger, you know, if you wanted to make one that maybe had a little bit more in it or something, you could also go ahead and combine, you know, one of these rice and tuna kind of deals in with a bigger entree as well. And then go ahead and stick your other things in there. I think you got enough room in a gallon bag to do that, probably. Let's see. Can't go without breakfast. Most important meal of the day. And those, two of these. I think we're gonna make it. Boom. So there you go. You know, that's 3 really easy ones. You could throw those in a bug out bag. It's gonna all the items in there will last at least a year at room temperature. So kind of a cool little concept and a good way to be able to tailor what you want to have, you know, in your bug out bag food, you know, or that kind of thing. So anyhow, guys, look forward to seeing in the comments below which one you think is the better snack. Ritz with peanut butter or Ritz with cheese. There is only one right answer. Alright guys, take care and don't forget to live the 6 P's. Proper prior preparation prevents poor performance. Stay safe. Alright, so we ended up getting we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full homemade MREs, and then we still had an extra entree and some extra food in there. Not a whole lot, but we can eat it.